Let's talk about security group. When we install EC2 instance in the public subnet, we are going to remote access from my laptop like this. We need to open the port. So let's say if this EC2 instance is Windows, we need to open the 3389 port. Something like this. In the same way, when we install the EC2 instance in the private subnet, we need to open the port 3389 like this. However, we cannot remote access to this machine from laptop because this one is inside of the private subnet. In order to access to this machine, we need the machine in the VPC, so which is this machine. So we can remote access from this machine to the machine inside of the private subnet. Right, so this is the design we are going to do. So before we install EC2 instance, we need to set the security group. So let's get to it. Let's go to the management console and we are going to the EC2 page. Once you get there, you can see the security group menu on the left hand side. So let's click on this. And you can see the default security group, which we don't use this. So let's create a new security group. And then we type in the name of the security group. Let's start from the remote access from external. This is the name of security group. And then type the description RDP for external access. So something like this. And then make sure you select the correct VPC. In this case, I deleted it first, and then make sure you select the VPC you are working on. Right, so the next step is set up the inbound route. As a default, there's a no route. Let's create RDP connection. So if you type RDP, you can find this RDP entry here. When you select RDP, the port number is automatically set like here. And then now we need to set where we can access from. So in this case, external access. Let's select from anywhere IPv4. If we select this option, o.o.o.o/o is selected. So this means anyone in the internet can access to this port. Right? This is not really secure, but this is for test purpose. We open the port like this. Right? Let's create a security group. Okay, so when we go back to the list of the security group, we can see this security group was created here. Let's create another one for the internal remote access. Something like this. So the same way, we delete this entry and make sure we select the right VPC. And then this time, we are going to select RDP, but we select a different source. So in this case, it's not anywhere. We manually type in, which is 10.o.o.o/16, and then select here. So the reason is, let's go back to the diagram. So this is our network diagram. So you can see this VPC IP address is 10.o.o.o. So if we set this IP address, any machine inside of the VPC can remote access to this machine through the RDP connection. So this is the meaning of it. Right? So let's create the security group. Now we have the two new security groups. One is internal access, the other one is external address. Alright, so in the next video, we are going to create the EC2 instance.